What is version history in Viva Vault? So version history is going to be same across all the enterprise content management systems. To understand about version history, so when you are uploading a content into the application called Viva Vault or any other enterprise content management system, the document will be created in a zero point 0.1 draft state. Okay, the state name can be customizable. You can create it as a draft, in progress, starting, anything you can able to add. But that zero point 0.1, what it mentions is the 0 refers the major version and 1 refers the minor version. So once you are creating a document, it will be always created in a 0.1 version. And once you are want to change the content, people has to check out and check in the document for every time they want to upload with the new content. Okay, so using the checkout and check-in option, they can upgrade the content. For every upgrade in the content, the version will be getting upgraded with 1 to 2. So basically the minor version will get upgraded. So 0.1 will move to 0.2. So for the next checkout and check-in, it will move to 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, like that. It will keep increasing the minor version only. Even if it is reaching till 0.99, it will move to 0.100 only for the checkout and check-in operation. The major version will not get upgraded. Okay, so once the document reaches 0.100, the document is perfect, the content creator is thinking, then he will route it for the approval to their managers, approvers or reviewers, so whoever it is. So there is a workflow will be configured in the system. So based on that, people can initiate a workflow like send for approval or send it for the reviewer, like that. Whatever the workflow is in the backend, people will be initiating that workflow. Once it is initiated the workflow, it will be triggered a task to the approver. Okay, so this state is called as a in approval state. The version will not get upgraded. It is an intermediate state. 0.100 draft will move to 0.100 in approval. So in that intermediate state, the approver will come to the content and review the content, and he can reject the workflow also by providing the proper comments like annotations they can add it in the content, and then they can reject the workflow. Okay, in case they want to make some changes in the content. In case they are cancelling the workflow, the 0.100 in approval will move back to 0.100 draft state. So the version is not upgraded, not going back as well. So it will be always in the 0.100 draft. Okay, so once whatever the comments they have provided, they will be updating the comment by updating the content, and then they will do the checkout and check-in operation. It will move to 0.101 draft state. Now again they will be initiating it for a approval workflow. It will move to 0.101 in approval state. Okay, now the approver is reviewing it, and then they are finding it as the content is good. They will approve the document. Once they are approving the document, it will move to 1.0 approved state. So for any life cycle in the document life cycle, based on the life cycle only the states are getting assigned to the documents. So whenever the documents are approved and it is reaching a steady state, there is only one steady state each and every document life cycle carries. Okay, in that particular steady state, the version will upgrade, the major version will upgrade from 0 to 1, and minor version will move to 0. That is 1.0 approved state. Okay, so this 1.0 approved state will be viewable to the end users, like read-only user access, whoever is having, they will be viewing only the approved documents, not the draft or in approval state documents. Okay, so this content will be available to all the user as a 1.0 approved document. And later, in case the content has to be modified after a year or 2 years after. So what the content creator can do, they will take the document to 1.1 draft. There is a create draft option is available in the Viva Vault. So using that, they can move the document from 1.0 to 1.1 draft. So this 1.0 approved will be viewable to the read-only user, not the 1.1 draft. So now the author will be working in the backend in the 1.1 draft, and then they will do the checkout and check-in operation. They will move it from 1.2, 1.2, 1.3, like that. It will keep upgrading. So when they are thinking the content is good, again they will route it for approval. It will move from 1.3 draft to 1.3 in approval. And once the approver is approving it, again it is reaching the same steady state, that is approved state. So that time the version will again move to 2.0 approved state. Okay, so this 2.0 approved will be viewable by the end user. The previous 1.0 approved state will move to the superseded state, and based on the requirement we can delete that particular version as well, or we can keep it in the superseded state that cannot be viewable by the viewers. So this way the version will keep getting upgraded, and later every document will have an expiration date. We will be setting it up in the metadata itself. So based on that, after 5 years or after 2 years, this document will move to the expired state, and people will not able to view the document at all as a end user. So this is how the version will be keep upgrading, and all this version history and how this version upgrade happened, everything will be viewable under the action button of each and every document under the version history option, as well as in the audit trail option. So using this, you can understand about how the document moves from one version to another. Thank you.